Raise your hand if one of your top concerns is the Supreme Court striking down Roe versus Wade.
So, in my opinion, I don't agree with the idea of banning abortion, because at the end of the day, all that does is ban safe abortions, because then it's going to turn into, let's say, how the U.S. bans drugs. People are going to go to Mexico and other countries to get these drugs, and they're not regulated in the way that the U.S. would under the FDA. It'll be the same thing with abortions. You can try to criminalize that, but if you fly to another country and do it and come back, what are they really going to do about that? And then that also puts the woman at risk, as well as the child, as again, that can cause internal damage to the woman and can also affect her ability to ever have children again. And I don't agree with the idea of, like I said, completely banning it. I think that there should be some kind of limit. I don't think you should be able to abort a 6-month-old fetus. However, I do think there should be at least 3 to 4 months. That's about the time a woman can figure out if she's pregnant or not. And at the same time, I don't think that abortion should be used as a form of contraception, because some women use it like that. However, I do definitely think that 6-month limit, let's say if that is the limit, that, hypothetically, that should be exempt in cases of sexual assault, or if it is a minor, because at the end of the day, a minor having a baby will destroy them health-wise, and then that puts the child in a situation as well where they're now being parented by a young mother. Usually the father is not around. And at the same time, people will argue, well, put the children up for adoption. At the same time, though, the foster care system is not good. It's corrupt. And at the same time, if you're going to ban abortion, you have to fix the child care system. I think that we should have maybe incentives, for example, like in other countries. My mom grew up in Uzbekistan. They had free daycares for children. Because here's the thing, having a child is so expensive. A 16-year-old mother, for example, cannot afford that. So what happens to the child? They're, running around in the streets unsupervised, and then that usually turns into them getting into legal trouble.